Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I really want to address something that has really been pissing me off lately. I've seen this so many times, especially over people putting it on Snapchat. It just really bothers me. So basically, I see so many people throwing the word depressed, bipolar, self-harm around the internet all the time. It's all I ever seem to see. People just chuck that word around, and it really pisses me off because, you know, for example, as someone on my Snapchat, and in pretty much all their like photos, whatever they put on like their story, it's always shit like, yeah, it depends how depressed I feel. And then there's another one, she's always like, shit, feeling really bipolar today. Or like when people are like, oh, the weather's being bipolar, like 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's raining. And it's really ridiculous because, one, it's so stupid. Two, you just don't make any fucking sense, to be honest. And three, it just really bothers me because 9 times out of 10, the people who write stuff like this are not depressed, they don't have bipolar, they're not schizophrenic, etc, etc. And the words just get chucked around and thrown around so often, and I just don't understand why. Like, why does it need to be done? What's the need? You know, I just don't get it. And coming from someone who is mentally ill, does have depression, does have anxiety, yada yada yada, like, I know people might be like, oh, why are you getting so butthurt about it, you know, and I'm not doing it, so blah blah blah. And like, yeah, I get that to an extent, but at the end of the day, I have friends, I have family who, you know, have depression, who have anxiety, you know, who it affects their day-to-day life daily, and I just don't find it fair. I don't see the need for shit like this to be thrown around, and it's always them stupid kids who are like 13, 14, you know, at that age when you just think you're the big I am and you're like God and no one can hurt you and all this. It's always them type of people that always put it, and it really pisses me off. And then there's like other people who always comment things, say I'm suicidal, I'm this, I'm that, and it's like, if you were really truly 100% suicidal, one, you would not splash it all over social media, you just wouldn't. And two, if you were that bad, friends, family, or yourself should realise that that is how you are feeling and get you help, or you should get help yourself. Now, I know people are going to be saying, oh, it's not that easy, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, I know, you know, I know better than anyone that it's not easy. I've never asked for help, I never like asking for help. It's just not in me, it's not part of my nature. I don't like asking for help. But there comes a time and there comes to an extent where you realise you need the help, and as soon as you can realise I need help and you can say that to yourself, that's the first step, the first hurdle, first milestone done, completed. It bothers me when people, you know, and it's not just, you know, 13 to 14 school kids, it's not that, you know, adults do it. Like, so many people do it, and you see it on Facebook, you see it on Snapchat, you see it on Instagram, and it's just so stupid and it's just pathetic. And sometimes you do have to laugh because then people just aren't making any sense. You don't make sense. You know, how can the weather be bipolar? How the fuck is the weather bipolar? Who diagnosed it? I don't know. Did a doctor look at out the window one day, look at the weather and go, yep, weather's bipolar? It makes no sense. And it just really fucking aggravates me and pisses me off. And I know so many people who have bipolar, and, you know, my idol, Emily Autumn, has bipolar, and I just don't find it cool. You know, you just sound so fucking stupid and so pathetic, and you need to educate yourself. That's the main thing. People need nowadays to just sit down, and you can do it on your phone, you can Google stuff, you can read articles and blogs and on YouTube and everything. Like, just fucking educate yourself, man. That's all you need to do. Just educate yourself. Stop with all this fucking bullshit, man. Like, the weather's bipolar and I feel suicidal today. It's like, for example, someone will say something like, oh, double maths today, just like, where's the rope? Pass me the gun. And it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just isn't needed, it's not necessary. And I'm not saying I've never done it. I have. Growing up, when I was younger, I've said shit like that before. But I can reflect back on all that and realise how fucking stupid I sounded. And it's just so ridiculous, so pathetic, it just does not make any sense. And it just really pisses me off and bothers me. And I know it bothers so many other people. But you just got to have the guts to do something like this and do a video and get it out there. But like, I'm not doing this for the views, you know what I mean? I'm not doing this and be like, yeah, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm doing it because it's seriously, and it needs to be talked about more, because mental illness and mental health and suicide rates are on a high in like this generation now, in the world we live in now. It's all going up and it's all on a high, which freaking sucks. And yeah, this year things have been done more for like in regards to like mental health and stuff, but it's still not enough. It's nowhere near enough. Whether it will ever be enough, I don't know. But it just really, really bothers me and really pisses me off. And I don't see the point. I just don't understand. I do not see the point. I don't know why people have to say things like this. I don't know why they have to do things like this. And it's just, if people don't tell these sort of people, you know, like, okay, what you put on your Snapchat story wasn't cool, it wasn't good, just remove it. Or if people don't report these kind of people, you know, you might think you're being a snitch, you're being a tattletale, you know, blah, blah, blah. But if you just told someone, you know, just go up to them the next day at school and just be like, look, I don't agree with what you put on your story. Can you please remove it? Because you can actually offend other people and trigger other people. And it just really pisses me off. I mean, like, I remember when I was in school, there'd be like posts going around and it'd be really horrible stuff, and like it would just be like a picture of like a rope, and then it would be like a picture of like someone who's been in the news or a celebrity who's just killed themselves, and then everyone would be laughing about it. And it's like, how is that funny? I don't get it. I don't understand. You know, how is it funny if someone jumps off a bridge? How is it funny if someone hangs themselves in a hotel? How is it funny if people shoot themselves? I don't understand how that's funny. You know, if you want funny, just like YouTube Donald Trump saying China about 50 times, that's funny. You know, YouTube cat videos, that's funny. But not about suicide, not about people killing themselves. It just needs to stop. It all just needs to stop. And I just think it's so fucked up a world we live in nowadays. It really is. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. And you know, it just needs to stop. I don't care. And like, share this video around. And if you see people on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Snapchat, anything, who either seem like they do need help, just talk to them. Just literally pop them a message, speak to them at school, at work. Just ask them, are you okay? That's all you need to do. And if people are putting offending, triggering, stupid things on their social media that pisses you off, or it's upsetting other people, just report them. Who gives a shit? Just report them. That's what I'd do. Or like, just talk to them. Don't be nasty. You know, don't start on them. Just go up and go, look, I don't think what you put on Facebook last night, you know, I think it can trigger a lot of people. It'd be really appreciative if you just took it down, or I will report it. Do you know what I mean? You may think you're being stupid or whatever, but trust me not, because one of these days someone's going to put something on Instagram and someone's going to get triggered, and then you never know, that person could take an overdose the exact same night just because of something they saw. And you could have saw it and you could have reported it, you could have blocked it, whatever, but you chose not to just because you know, for your pride, you think you're being stupid or whatever. And then you find out that person topped themselves because of a post they got triggered by. You know, shit like this does happen. I get triggered by loads of stuff. And it is hard, and you do have to like contain yourself and calm yourself down, but some people can't. And yeah, I don't know, but I just want the world to change, to be honest, especially regarding mental health. But yeah, that was just my 2 cents, and I hope you guys thought this video was okay. If you have the same views and opinions, drop me a comment, let me know. Subscribe if you want to. I don't, it's alright. That'd be cool. But yeah, just like and share the hell out of this video to get it around. Awareness needs to be spread about suicide in men and women, you know, and about mental health and all this crap. And it just needs to stop. Stop saying the fucking weather's bipolar. Just shut the fuck up. No one cares. Do you know what I mean? Shut up. Just stop. It literally all just needs to stop. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make you cool. You sound like a fucking prick. Just shut the fuck up. Go and cuddle a cat. Do some good in the world. Don't just sit there being a little fucking keyboard warrior and all this bollocks, putting shit on social media and just being like, yeah, oh shit, got double mask today, where's the gun, gonna go and hang myself. Fuck off. Because all it's doing is taking the piss and letting other people see that suicide and depression and mental illness is a joke and it's something to laugh about and take the piss out of, and then it's just going to be a vicious cycle. People want to do something good but then they don't see the point because it's just a funny subject. Do you see where I'm going? That's what'll happen, and that's the last thing we need. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Hopefully the next one will be a lot more cheery, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this because I'm fucking sick to death of going on Snapchat and seeing stupid little girls and boys putting crap like this. I just cannot be bothered with it anymore. Just shut the fuck up. Okay? Good. Educate yourselves. Goodbye.